And we're back to learning Gimp. Someone asked me how to create a dual lighting effect. So we want to create something similar to this. Let me rename this as the original that I'm going to use, and the template is what we want to create somewhat. I'm going to show the process when it comes to choosing the right colors. You have to guess a little bit, have to try and test. What we need is 2 empty layers. Let me call that blue, it's transparent. And the other one should be red, magenta, something like this. Once again, it's transparent. Let us go to the blue one first. I use the bucket fill tool. And now you have to pick a color that somewhat fits. Let me try this one. I confirm, left click on the canvas. Go to magenta. Once again, you have to try the color out a little bit. I'll pick this one. I'll make it invisible. Let's get back to our original right here. And we want to blend the two that we have with it. Let me put the template right here for now. I'll make the blue visible again, and now I'll change blend mode right here to overlay. If it's too intense, you can also adjust it using opacity. So you can adjust it using the color swatches and the bucket fill tool, or the opacity right here. Let me put the template on top. You know what, let me make it a bit darker. I'll try again. Maybe that fits better. You can see it does a little bit. But you get the idea, it's about the process. I only have these 2 visible, so blue and the original, that is important. Then right click and choose new from visible. So we have a new layer that's made out of these 2, the blue and the original. It's called visible right here. Make the original visible again and the magenta. Let me put that in the right position. So here's the original and above it is magenta. Now I turn this blending mode to overlay as well. And I have to adjust it, go down, and the color could have been a little bit more reddish, but it'll do for our tutorial here. Once again, only original magenta are visible, right click, new from visible. Now we have the 2 layers that we need, visible and visible number 1. And on top I have the template, which is invisible. Right click on your top visible layer, and then add layer mask. Make it fully white, so full opacity, and then you want to paint on it. Using, for example, the paintbrush, I'll make it black as my foreground color. Pick a brush, something that's inbuilt, that feathers out a little bit, maybe this one, and then let me size it up. You can see blue is on the left, magenta is on the right, so I need my black paint here. And keep in mind I paint on the layer mask, so not the layer mask. And then I go over this. Perspective of the face makes a difference, so you have to keep that in mind. In my case, I can paint over the left hand side a little bit more of the face, like this, and it still looks natural. It's not perfectly like the first one. As I've said, you have to play around with the colors, test it a little bit, but this is the process that I would use to recreate it. I hope this video was helpful, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.